Although we've come to the end of the road, still I can't let it go.
Oh, no. Rest.
Start.
Yo, my name is Colin.
Norika.
And we hope that your lights are on and you're watching this video because you know no lights, no Wi-Fi, no wife, no love.
You're all off it, but we are gonna come back onto track. Welcome to the bench. The bench. The
bench.
Bench.
Yeah.
Final episode of the season. Season 1.
So sad, I might cry.
I thugged here.
Yeah. Thugged here, real life, bro.
How you doing, fam?
I'm asking you.
I will never not be amazed at us color coordinating.
Oh no, guys. No, we don't plan this. We don't plan this, you know.
Colin plans it.
We don't plan
Colin knocks and then he peers and then he looks at what I've been wearing and he goes,
it's all up in here, fam. You know, siblings, you know, they say that we know each other thinking at the same time. You know, I know, just
pineapples.
Yeah. I got it there. Salem. He hates me right now. That's what I've got.
What's been happening, fam? How's life?
It's always good, you know. Me, my age, I'm in the prime of my life. If you can see me.
But you're not allowed to go outside.
In the prime. Yes, but I'm not. That's the only time that I'm down bad right now. What about you? I know you nearing the what they call that? The dip in the roller coaster.
No, there's no dip. I know what you're
you're just going up.
I'm just going up.
It's going up.
We're just going up.
Yeah, that's the mentality.
I was actually telling someone that I think this might be the second best year of my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Second best?
The first best year of my life.
Was when you were born?
No.
Yeah. That's
2010 World Cup.
Oh, actually. Yeah.
Best year ever.
That was
I don't think anything's going to ever top that in my life.
That conversation has actually been coming up quite a bit where I've been asking people, like, did you actually go to the World Cup? What was your favorite?
If you didn't go.
If you didn't go, guys.
You missed Shabalala scoring.
You missed Shabalala. So Shabalala.
Shabalala.
Scoring.
Second best year this year. Why? Sport. Every single day, there's something that I've been doing.
Yeah, you know, you and I had the conversation about people who don't watch sport. What do you guys do with your life?
Well, clearly it won't be anyone watching this video.
I never know. Maybe they just come for the vibes. Come for the vibes, learn a bit of sports, some relationship advice, you know, over the 36 weeks that we've been doing it. I feel like we've given a few nuggets of knowledge.
Final episode.
Yeah.
Didn't think we would make it this far. Till the end of the road.
Yeah, 36 episodes and Norika's singing has not improved a single bit.
Can't let it go. So the DSTV Prem, as we said the last episode, was the Rats, Mamelodi Sundowns, champions, Pichi Shalolile, the GOAT in South African football, who still doesn't have a South African green passport. But you know what? We keep it moving.
It is what it is.
Even though the DSTV Prem is over, there has been some news.
Yeah, there's always news coming out of the football world, you know. Even though the games aren't being played, the game behind the scenes are still being played, you know. Still movement, transfers, movement of managers.
We're not there. We'll come back with a transfer exclusive, but I think the biggest thing, Colin's favorite team this season, Kaizer Chiefs, appointed Stuart Baxter as their new manager.
Yeah, I mean,
he's back.
He's back again. I mean, it's the second time that he is taking charge of AmaKhosi, and the fans seem to be...
Because he actually won them a trophy.
Fans seem to be, you know, he's the last manager to win a trophy for them. They seem to be actually, you know, kind of happy. I mean, but my perspective, is he an upgrade from Gavin Hunt?
I don't think so.
I don't know either, but
allegedly, the sources have been out there saying that Hunt needed to go because there was friction.
Yes.
And he didn't get along, and he was just he wasn't positive vibes.
He wasn't positive vibes.
And they were like, Hunt needs to go. But I also wouldn't be positive vibes if my hands are shackled. What do you want me to do? My hands are shackled.
The man wanted to be released, fam.
They left him in the cage. He was a cage bird.
He wanted to be free,
and that's why the cage bird sings.
Yeah, you know, I mean, sad to see Hunt go, but I mean, it's nice to have Gavin, Stuart Baxter. I mean, another guy. Like, I don't know who really cares about AmaKhosi managers. It's going to end up the same way, you know.
It's all about the players, guys, and the players are not on it.
Yeah.
So I don't know what Kaizer Chiefs are expecting next season. There's a lot of things that have been happening. There's even I read a rumor. I don't know if it's confirmed yet. It might be confirmed by the time this episode hits your screens, about a potential partnership between Cape Town City and
the foreign-based club.
A foreign-based club. Yeah. You know, so that they could get more South African players into the European leagues and vice versa.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we have Serbian Big Nurk in
Yeah, you know.
in the PSL. People come out here. So that's going to be exciting. I think I'm really excited now that the season's over.
Yeah.
See what happens in the transfer window.
It changes.
Which players are moving where. But there's still African football because there's still continental football. And Stuart Baxter is now at Kaizer Chiefs. And is he going to take them to a final?
You know, we called it when Gavin Hunt left. I mean, he's the man who took them to the first semi-final in the club's history. And I don't think Stuart Baxter knows the players enough. Yes, I mean, most of the players are there. He knows the club. He knows what the club wants now. But, I mean, it's like these guys have been playing a certain way for a whole season. And now you're just going to come in all of a sudden and now change the whole philosophy and, you know, the way they've been playing. It's not going to work. It's not going to work out, guys.
You can't just dig a hole and find confidence. It needs to be built. Confidence is a marathon, not a sprint.
It needs to be a foundation.
It's not a good foundation. But the PSL, I don't know what's going on. It's like a reality TV show. It's like a drama. It's like a drama. What is those dramas on ETV? Days of Our Lives, Bold and the Beautiful.
Sunday night at 8.
But the PSL.
Yeah.
Glad Africa promotion drama. So they came to the conclusion. They said that Sekhukhane is going to get promoted.
Yes.
So that, because initially the log was Royal AM, we're planning on getting promoted. Then they went to court and Sekhukhane said, no, we want our 3 points. Give us our 3 points. Polokwane said he didn't pitch up to the court. And then they Sekhukhane got the 3 points. Then they went to the top of the log. Then they were like, sharp, PSL, next season, big man things. Apparently Royal AM are upset, eh?
Yeah, because I mean, if you end up going to the shops and buying your own medals and your own trophies during a whole celebration, crowning yourself champions, I would also be upset.
They bought their own medals and
trophies.
Their own championship trophy.
I gotta give props for that confidence right there, you know. But on the other end of things, they did appeal.
Yeah.
Filed an appeal of their own, and I think the PSL as a whole also filed an appeal because they felt that their decision to not award Sekhukhane the 3 points should have still been upheld. But you know. It's just dramas. Doesn't
make sense. But they appealed. But the playoffs are starting this week.
Yeah.
So I don't know I don't think that appeal is going to hold up.
So they said that if the appeal does hold up and Royal M honor their fixture, playoffs are going to be scrapped. Everything's going to be restarted, and that's probably going to delay the.
And they don't get promoted.
No, so I mean everything's going to happen again. Like you know, Sekhukhane is going to have to come play playoffs, Royal M get promoted, and then everything is restarted. Yeah, it's a whole mess, you know.
The social streets really want Sekhukhane to, like a lot of people, they said that they don't want Royal AM.
Yeah, because
they don't want Mr. Andile and the boys to come through.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of fun. I mean it's good reality TV show, but is that what we want football to be?
People said that for the culture,
Andile
and Pasani needs to be in the PSL.
For football, guys.
For South African football.
Nah. Is that really what you want?
Yeah, not really what you want. Yeah. But yeah, there are the playoffs, which is like super exciting.
I think the funniest bit from the playoffs is that Richards Bay and Chipper United are just on the sidelines. They're like we waiting. You know, we just here. The two people are fighting. You know, and they're just out here watching. You know,
they're hoping they kill each other and then they both go up and they be like, actually,
they're the people outside the fight with the iPhones out recording. You know, they'll put it on World Star. You know, but it's gonna be interesting what's gonna happen over there.
Yeah. But I'm excited. I really hope Richards Bay do well.
Yeah, I know.
I kind of want Richards Bay to win.
I want them to be in the PSL.
But Chipper United, they had a good season.
Yeah.
I feel like there's some merit there. You know, there's some quality in that team. Maybe they stay another season. But I really do want Richards Bay to win. It'd be madness. It'd be scenes. Now, because I know all of you guys know where Richards Bay is. And we know where Richards Bay is. They should be in the PSL.
Should be in the PSL. Another KZN team.
Another
KZN team in the league.
Another KZN
Never a bad thing.
Yeah. And then also really cool news that I actually stumbled across this.
Yeah.
To the Twitter universe. Helped me stumble across this. The Women's Super League.
Yeah.
You can see that on TV, guys. You can watch it on TV. Sponsored. Getting airtime. It's really good for women's South African football because, you know, the more TV time you get, the more people buy into the sport and the support of it. And because the PSL is over, I think it's the perfect time we can, you know...
Focus on women's football.
Enough
time. I guess
enough time.
the only
It's just
Super
gonna
League.
grow. It's gonna grow. It's gonna grow.
Yeah.
It's gonna get better.
It's the only Super League that matters at the end of the day. You know, we had the other Super League. That one, let's not talk about that one. This one here, at least, you know, Women's Super League. It is football. I mean, there is prize money involved, and you know, it's just competition, guys. So if you do happen to have free time, even if you don't happen to have free time, just switch that channel on. Try to watch the Hollywood Bets Women's Super League, and
Yeah.
that's what it is.
I'm gonna watch it. I want to see what's happening. You know what could have been, guys? In a different lifetime, I would have been a pro footballer, but my knees,
Yeah, the knees.
knee injuries, full circle. Where we started the season and how we're ending it.
Back to the knees.
Could have been a pro, but I can't because I injured my knees. So, Colin, I have to ask you. Committed a whole season of watching South African football, something
sir.
unprecedented, something we've never done in our household. Thoughts? No thoughts? All the thoughts? How do you feel?
All the thoughts.
Okay.
I think that it was an experience that a lot of people actually need to go through. I mean, because we all have friends, we all have family members, we all know people who always just dog on South African football.
Yeah.
Guys, we watched the whole season. It was exciting. There was drama. You know, there was quality football. There was things that happened.
There was Peter Chalulile.
You know, we end up seeing stars in our own soil, and I mean, this notion, this idea that people have that there's not quality in our own domestic league needs to be scrapped, you know. But that's what I got out of it. I think at the end of it too, people thought that I was some sort of like PSL philosopher or genius because I knew so many stuff. I was like, no, guys, it's the same thing when you watch other leagues. Just sit and watch, you know. You end up getting these things. You get, you know, wanting to be one with the league, you know. Yeah, I guess if you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying.
Would you do it again?
Definitely.
Coming back for season 2.
Coming back for season 2, man.
Coming back for season
What do
2.
you mean?
Yeah, no, I had to ask. I had to ask. Thought I had to find a replacement for you. I enjoyed it, the PSL. Some games I'm like,
Yeah.
is there a highlight reel? Why
No,
am I sitting here watching
no
this?
draws.
Yeah, like I wanted more goals. I really I think other than getting behind teams, I enjoyed watching Kaizer Chiefs just be Kaizer Chiefs.
Even the fans on Twitter. It's a meltdown, you know?
Yes.
Every week you just know there was something coming out of Kaizer Chiefs.
They weren't even shitting thug tears, they were shitting real life tears. It was a mess. And I loved watching the mess that is Kaizer Chiefs this past season. Love seeing Peter Chalulile and I love seeing Bradley Grobler get the goals, you know, play attacking football, you know, do well. Seeing a team like TTM win their first cup in the PSL. Like those are some highlight reels.
Sundowns too.
Sundowns.
Dynasty, you know, and just they almost went unbeaten, guys. Almost went unbeaten.
Seeing Swallows with all the draws.
20 draws, you know. AmaZulu story of the season, I guess, you know, if you look where they were last season up
Coach
until
Benny.
now. Coach Benny, you know, Narika's favorite.
Coach Benny.
You know, but I mean, there's a lot of things that you can draw out of the season. There's a lot of positives more than negatives.
I think also because I'm waiting, guys. Someone slide into the DMs. Let's have a chat about our South African captain defender, man. Season's
over, man. Get the man
I know the season is over, but now that I've watched the season, I feel like when I get into, I don't want to say arguments, but when people speak to me and
heated conversations
and they're wrong, because their thoughts are just wrong, and I know I'm right. At least now I have a bit more weight because I know I know who the quality players are in the league, and then I know who's in the Bafana squad, and it doesn't connect.
Doesn't translate, you know?
The combos are not communicating. There's a misalignment. And now I feel like I can, you know, get into those conversations about the Bafana squad with a bit more knowledge.
Exactly.
It's the PSL season.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, more positives than negatives. I mean, it was a great experience, you know? So, gotta give it up to the players.
For entertaining us. Are you not entertained? Who says that? Are you not entertained? Someone says that. Okay. I know that's a trademark saying, and I know it's not my own saying. How did your team do, fam? We were cut, replay, rewind. Colin was supporting Bloom.
Where's your shirt?
In the wash.
That's how you know Narika's not loyal to Stellenbosch because
You're not even loyal to your
bunch
team.
of lose. What do you mean I had the shirt out here, fam? We finished 11th, you know. Don't finish 11th. City of the Roses. Yes, it was. I think, 3 places. We finished 8th last season. You know, now it's 11th. Oh wow, you know, we had a lot of things happening this season. We played
Like what?
continental football.
Oh, okay.
You know, we had injuries.
Okay.
You know, and it was just, we played back-to-back games. A lot of stuff happened throughout the league, you know.
Okay.
So, I know it sounds like excuses, but it's not. It's the facts. You know, Bloemfontein Celtic, thank you for having me a part of your team, fan base, you know. It was definitely a season to remember, supporting Celtic.
Coming back with Bloom next season?
Maybe not, you know. I gotta, you know, diversify my bonds.
Keep the people guessing.
Keep the people guessing, you know, see what, you know, dip my toe into other teams, you know, see the vibes, you know, around South African football, and maybe I'll find my team, you know. What about you?
Stellenbosch didn't do the greatest. I think it was interesting to see how much talent was in the club and what they're trying to build. And I think from coming from like second tier, the championship football and being promoted into the PSL, you can't expect to like win championship football and then do amazingly well in the PSL. I think they're building something at Stellenbosch. I think, you know, you need the strong part. They're digging the trenches, guys. So even though they were flirting with a playoff relegation battle,
you would have been there with Royal Airmen.
They exceeded your expectations.
My expectations.
What you wanted them to do, you wanted them to be in relegation.
I said exactly what was going to happen, that they were going to finish lower than Bloemfontein Celtic.
And they did, but I think there's a strong foundation there, and they just need to keep going forward. We move forward,
and
guys.
At the end of the day, who has the top tier football knowledge?
Not Colin.
Yours truly.
Your team didn't finish in the top 8.
They finished above yours.
But that's not the conversation. Conversation is that Stellenbosch, I think, did well enough.
Okay, you know what? I'll be nice. Give the props.
Don't come here with your
well done.
by the way, applauses.
Yeah,
no one needs it from you, Colin. Why should people watch the PSL next season?
Why?
Like, we've watched it. We hope that you've watched it. But now we want you to go out into the masses and tell them to watch it. Other than the fact that I'm hoping next season we're allowed back into the stadiums.
Yeah. Vibes.
And if you've never watched a South African football game live, you are missing out.
You are definitely missing out. I mean, the only reason I can think about it is why not? You know, just like take away those preconceived ideas of what you think South African football is and actually sit down, give it time, you know, watch the exciting football. I mean, we spent 36 weeks, guys, trying to tell you to watch it. If you haven't watched it now, I mean, you need to sit down, you know, have some introspective, have some meditation, and think about the reasons why are you not watching South African domestic football. And you know,
I think some people started watching the PSL because
no,
of
definitely.
us. I'm gonna claim that.
Definitely.
Feel proud of myself. Pat on your back. Well done, Colin, for convincing the people. I don't know if we sound a bit cultish though. Like,
nah, fam.
watch the PSL.
Nah, fam. We're just doing our job, you know, as South Africans.
Watch the PSL.
Watch the PSL.
I'm really excited for the next season because now I'm invested. I might not be invested in Stellenbosch next season.
Loyalty.
The loyalty is there, but I'm very excited.
The winning is not there.
No, there's World Cup qualifiers. There's still CAF Champions League. There's too many things that are going on that I just, you know, I'm excited. I'm like very amped. I want to see growth in South African football. I want to see Peter Shalilile or Bradley Krobler get those 20 goals in the season.
Yeah.
I want to see more goals. I want to see less draws. I want to see Andile Mpesane and Roy M in the PSL next season, guys.
I don't.
For the vibes. Why would you not want it for the vibes?
I don't, guys. Because I believe in football, you know, not this drama.
The drama. Yeah. Football is drama. But it's been an exciting journey.
It has.
Doing the bench.
It has. I mean, I know we're talking like it's ending. It's not ending. Like, you know, we're coming back, guys. We're coming back. But I think the most important thing, you know, we got to thank the bench warmers. You know, came from episode 0 up until episode 36. You know, they are the most important people that made this happen, made us keep on going, you know, for all these weeks. You know, so
thank you to you guys.
Thank you to everybody, you know.
But we will be back.
We will be back.
I'm not too sure when we'll be back. I'm joking.
Nah.
We will be back. The new season of PSL. Stay tuned. Check us out on the socials. We will be active on the social medias. Slide into the DMs. We're always up for a chat. All you Pirate supporters, come into the DMs. Let's speak about Chiswayo.
Give them the facts.
Yeah, let me just give you the
Give me the
facts.
facts.
After watching one season of PSL, I
Yeah.
feel like it's always these people. I've watched one season of. What do you know? You could have watched it your entire life, but I've watched one season.
I've read a couple papers. I know
the things, guys. Drop a comment. Let us know what you've thought about the first official season of The Bench with myself and Colin. What do you think is going to happen with Kaizer Chief in the CAF Champions League? Do you think they're going to get to the finals? Do you think they're going to win? Kaizer Chief fans, come through and support your boys and let us know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's always love until next time. Next season. Until next season. It's been all the vibes. Peace out.